Hello, hello, it is me. If you don't know who I am by this point, you must be new. I'm Ruth Kirathe. I'm back again with another one. And this is, once again, our guest today is Reka. Those of you who did not watch the last video I made with Reka, the link is in the bio. And Reka is from Japan, but she's half Japanese, half American, but pretty much born and raised in Japan. And today we will be discussing strange laws in Japan. And some of these laws get a little bit ridiculous. So Reka's gonna read the laws out for us and we're just gonna talk about them. Let's get to it without further ado. Reka, take us away.
Okay, so weird law number one. Dancing was illegal in most clubs and still is.
In clubs?
In clubs, dancing is illegal.
Now?
Still, if the area isn't big enough, it's illegal. And I remember one time one of our clubs got shut down by the cops for a little bit because people were dancing and the space was too small.
Where?
In Hiroshima.
Oh, so you have to have a set amount of space for people to dance? What?
And an old law was that you had to have a license to be able to dance.
What is this? These footloose laws, man. You have to have a license to dance. Can we talk about how much a driving license costs in Japan? In Kenya, a driving license, the test, all of that stuff, in total will cost you at the maximum, I would say 10,000 shillings. So what's that? $100 for a driving license. The school and all. Here, 3,000 US dollars for driving school plus the driving test. And if you fail the driving test, to retake the test costs another $100. So basically, the price of the entire Kenyan license, school and all, is the same price of just redoing the test that you failed without the school in Japan. It's absurd. If you spend $3,000 on a driving license, what do you buy a car with? What is left? What is left than you and your too small of an apartment to dance in? What is left? Go ahead, the next law.
I'm trying to imagine what it requires to get that license. Did you have to learn how to dance?
And Japan just fills people with a bunch of seminars, and you have to take a seminar on how to observe and how to entertain people who are dancing before you can get that license to have a dancing club.
Yes. Okay, my next fun fact. Clubs, drinking, same thing. In Japan we have this amazing thing called nomihodai.
Nomihodai! It means all you can drink.
And this isn't really a law, but it was a really fun fact. The cheapest nomihodai in Japan history was 380 yen, so about less than $4 for every hour.
For an hour?
For an hour.
Can you guys, Kenyans in attendance, can you guys imagine paying 400 Kenyan shillings to drink anything you want in a bar for 1 hour? I always tell Reka this, there are certain things in these countries, in this country, that can just not work anywhere else. They can't work in Africa. You charge people, even if, let's say we put it at 1,000 yen, that's 1,000 shillings as well.
Which
it's pretty
is
much
most
the same.
places.
If you put it at 1,000 shillings for 1 hour of free drinking, you either have to scam the situation by having your bartender make these drinks in slow motion.
Which Japan really
doesn't. They don't. They bring the drinks quickly, which is surprising. Or you have to have certain things I don't know, up to a certain amount, because people will. What is left in your bar after they charge? After the first hour, your bar is dry. There's nothing left. There will be nothing. There's nothing left. I've seen people, and that's the reason they can do it here, because I've seen people go in and pay for that all you can drink, and then have one screwdriver, and then a tiny little shot of tequila, and they're already fully red. Yeah, because a lot of Asians turn red when they drink, and they're done. And that's it. That's their money's worth. One cocktail and one little tiny tequila shot, and that's it. That's cap. I feel my sole purpose in this country is to drink well and above my money's worth, my 1,000 yen worth, plus the balance of drinking is to just make sure all those other people in that bar get their money's worth. I'm drinking on their behalf just to finish up what they deserve and what they've paid for, plus mine. That's my sole purpose in this. I was put here for a specific cause. Oh, this is me. This is me. Okay, what's the next one?
Next one, making your own craft beer is illegal and you can go into jail for up to 5 years or pay a fine if people find out.
For making a beer?
Making your own beer.
Bet. Let me just, hi mom, can you find me an apartment back home? I'm done. I'm gonna have to come home. Yes. Okay, thanks, bye.
So one more note on the topic of drinking and everything. So Japan has a very strict no drinking and driving policy, like 0%. If you have any percentage of alcohol, you get your license revoked.
Yeah, none of that 3 beers, just 3 beers.
And it's still very strict on bicycles as well. If you're caught riding your bicycle intoxicated, they could, what was the thing? They could fine you up to $10,000. This is 10,000 US dollars
for riding your bike.
5 years in jail. Up to 5 years, yeah.
First, I'm gonna pick the jail time for sure. But second, a bicycle?
A bicycle.
Bro, there's no one who can tell you how to ride a bicycle. It's a bicycle. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, some pretty bad things can happen. But yeah, okay.
There's
Again,
actually,
with the Japanese safety, that's good.
There's actually so many more laws that go with bicycle riding. You can't have 2 people on the bicycle. Again, you'll be fined. You can't hold an umbrella while you're riding a bicycle.
Because
you'll only be riding with one hand. And then so they invented a...
Wait, pause. It's illegal to hold the umbrella while you're... Bro, I've gone to jail like 7,000 times by now. I do that all the time. I didn't know it was illegal.
No, so then they invented a thing where you could attach something on your bicycle that helps you hold your umbrella. And then they made that illegal.
They made it illegal? So what do they want?
So basically you have to either buy like a whole hood for your bicycle or just a raincoat.
Or you walk.
And you're not also allowed to wear headphones, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know that one. I know that. You can't wear earphones and ride a bike. Okay, next law.
Okay. There is a law, this is a new law, against naming children. You can't name your children certain things or the government could sue you.
I mean, are they like those bullyable names? Because I really just believe some names like, you know, you're just setting your kid up for the like if you to name your kid like Camel. That kid's gonna be camel toe for the rest of their life, and you did that. You, mom, dad, it was you.
So the way this law started was basically that someone tried to name their child Akuma, which kind of means devil. But it's kind of like a cute
little name. Akuma.
But yeah, the government sued them and made them.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, next one. Ooh, women are legally required to wear a bra under air conditioning.
What? Women are legally required to wear a bra, like
in
a
the
brassiere.
workplace.
In the workplace. Under air conditioning. What does the air conditioning have to? So if the air conditioning is off, I don't have to wear a bra.
Yeah, but if it's on, you have to wear a bra.
But the air conditioning is on all the time. It's the first world. Air conditioning is air. Like.
So basically, I looked into it, and it was because it's to prevent you getting harassed at work. So HR was basically like, if the AC is on, please girls wear a bra. We're not dealing with the consequences of you getting harassed for not wearing a bra.
But in theory, shouldn't it be the opposite? Because if I'm not wearing a bra, I don't have to wear a bra if the AC is off. So the AC is off, it's a hot summer's day and I'm not wearing a bra. And the rim of my nipple starts sweating. You know what I'm, like, or the undertit starts sweating. That's a real thing. Undertit sweat, highly underrated. And in that situation, I'm within the law because the air conditioning is off and I'm not wearing a bra. And all you can see when you look at me is nip patch, is wet nipples, it's nipply pipplies. That's all you can see.
Pipply.
Nipply pipplies. All you can see is nipply pipplies. So that law, it should have been the opposite. Like you have to wear a bra there. If the air conditioning is on, you stay, you know, your armpits are dry.
But I'm saying
you know, like everything is dry.
Okay, I don't think you've thought this through. When the AC is on, it's cold. And what happens to your nipply pipplies when it's cold?
Yes. The soldiers pay attention. Okay, that makes sense. So to be fair, it's rigged against women either way.
Japan
You
is
either have
very
white patches
sexist.
or soldier standing, in which case that law is complete rubbish.
Japan is actually very, very, very sexist. On the topic of women, here's another one. Women are required to wait 6 months after a divorce before getting remarried, but there's no such law for men. But apparently it's because if you have a child within those 6 months, it's technically considered your ex-husband's.
Wait, so within those 6 months if you have a child with another person, that child is considered the guy you divorced, the guy you said, bitch bye, the guy you said, you better get to step in, step away, that you moonwalked out of a bad situation. Had a child and got a new life and you're happy now and he treats you right and he makes you breakfast in bed and you carry his baby and then someone's gonna come here and tell you, yeah, that's not his baby. That's that other dude's baby. That's several shades of messed up.
And I have to say this just for fact-wise, like they amended the law and apparently like women can get remarried just after, but if you're pregnant, you still have to wait 100 days. And if you have a child within 300, again, it's still considered your ex.
Okay, this law is making me mad. Let's move on.
It makes me so mad. Okay. It's illegal to hand pass misaddressed mail to your neighbors. So like if you get a mail from your neighbors by accident, and if you give it, oh like hey, it came here by accident, it's illegal.
Let me just say, I actually knew this one. I fuck with that law so hard. I fuck with it so hard. If your neighbor's mail comes in your mailbox, you can't go in and go to your neighbor and be like, hey brah, your shit's here, can you take it back? You can't do that. You have to send it back to the mail people and they will then deliver to her. I love this law because if I know very well, I don't usually read the name on my mail a lot. I kind of just get it and open it. And if I send a DNA test for my child, because sometimes shit happens and you have secrets and we're human beings. If the DNA test for my child comes to my neighbor and he, like a Ruth Kirathe, opens this mail recklessly, not checking the name, and sees there, no match. And then comes and be like, hey brah, hey, look. This came in the mail for you. You
can see the judgment in your eyes.
See that like, or you've gone to the hospital and you got a pregnancy test, like a positive test, and this person is like, hey bro, this came in the mail for me. I didn't know it was yours, so I opened it, but like, congratulations. I quit. I'm suing. And I'm sure the person who sued, and that's the reason this law exists today, is because somebody came at them with a DNA test, a pregnancy test, or a positive HIV test. It's gotta be one of those. It's gotta be one of those. And this law is there for a reason. Everywhere needs that. Next one.
I don't think I have any more.
Okay, we're done. We're done.
Yeah,
so I want a rematch. One shot. A rematch of the game from the last video. If you saw it, Vega kicked my butt. And I was super faded.
Are you ready to drink?
And it's funny enough that we actually filmed both of these videos on the same day. As you can see, I'm wearing the same clothes. And I would like not 3. Let's calm down. We filmed like 2 minutes ago. I'm still faded. Let's just have one. Let's just have one. I have things to do. I get even that one. Let's divide it into 2. Yes.
This is just scam.
It's a scam. And this is what that lady who pays 1,000 yen for all you can drink, she has this one with half of a bullshit type of shot and goes home and she's like, oh my god, last night was crazy, y'all. No. Alright, let's do it. Rules of the game, one person points and then the other person turns their head. If you turn the same way that they pointed, you lose. Achimite hoi.
One chance each.
One chance each. Let's go.
Okay, ready?
No, wait, you went first last time. Let me go first. Achimite hoi.
Achimite hoi.
No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Cheers.
Cheers. Kanpai.
Nampai.
I can just see the pain you're hiding.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay. You can go first.
God, please. Achimite hoi. No!
Achimite hoi.
Oh! Achimite hoi. No!
Achimite hoi.
Yes! Achimite hoi. A bang bang, a bang 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 bang.
Cheers.
Cheers! How does it feel? Don't make a face. Don't fret. It's okay. You're fine. You don't feel a thing. That was those apple juice. We're playing everyone.
Okay.
That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.